Alright guys, so do another update, a day late. They just got away from me yesterday, and I was also waiting for some plants to come in today that I'm pretty excited about. And I just put them, we're starting with the 20 long right now, just so I can show these guys. So I got the mini aromatica, I got the stuff back there, and these, which I've never grown before, and I put them in the 20 long because all the issues I've been having in the 75 with certain types of plants, and I didn't want to have a chance of these guys dying off. So they're in here for now until I get the new 75 and the new substrate. So they came to me in great shape. I'll put it up. I got it from a member on the forum, and all of his plants that I just got look amazing. So he knows what he's doing. So I'll put it in the description, his name, so if you ever see anything, if you ever see him selling anything, not just him, along a bunch of other people, but definitely pick it up because he has some nice plants. So you can see out the Rotala, I took a bunch of it out, and one of the things I like about this sand is when you pull the other plants out, pull the roots out and everything, it doesn't churn too much crap up. I don't think it holds a lot of debris. So I just did it maybe 15 minutes ago. I just pulled all the plants out and planted these guys. So as far as this tank goes, I might pull them out just totally. This tank's not doing too bad. The light's only been on for about an hour. So not looking too bad. There's still some sand on some plants. That's the other thing. It just, the sand comes up. It's pretty light. It's very easy to plant and very easy to pull. So I like that. The Ranicki's doing well in this tank. So I'm happy about that. I actually kind of have it growing. So it doesn't look as horrible as it did in the 75. So, and I'm going back to, I just started doing full EI dosing on this and doing a full 50% water changes also. So we'll see how much of an improvement it makes on this tank. One thing I did notice is I don't have to clean the glass as much, just like on the 75 with the full EI. So we'll go over to the 75. There's some other plants over there too that came in. And that's these SP Reds that they're floating. I haven't planted them yet. I just threw them in the tank. But for the most part, things are still going the same. The Enai, again, until I can hear somebody properly pronounce it, I'm just going to call it Enai. It's doing okay. You could see the stuff that's growing in the substrate looks horrible. Then the stuff I have growing in this is doing okay. There's some algae on the one, and that's actually kind of dying off. But it's doing better in the sand than it is in the substrate. So that speaks volumes there. So I'm really looking forward to switching it out, switching the tank out. I took a whole bunch of that's why I traded the guy or girl. I think it's a guy. I'm not sure. But I traded all those plants I showed you for a whole bunch of the moss. You see, probably almost half of it. Now I really need to do something with this stuff. But so the other thing is, the other problem is, and maybe you guys can make some suggestions for me, is once I do get the other tank, and I'm going to have to put all these fish. That's one of the reasons why I haven't bought any more fish either. This tank does need some more fish. Is I'm going to have to put all these fish in the 20 long in the meantime while I'm getting the other tank set up. That's probably only going to be for a day or less. I don't know, or more. I don't know, maybe 2 days. But I honestly don't think it's going to be longer than a day. But for 20 long, I'm just worried that, actually, honestly, I'm just worried more that the fish will jump than anything else. They haven't jumped in this tank, but just being crammed into 20 long. Let me know what you guys think, but that's my fear, is like the rose lions or the, not so much the angels, but more so I'm worried about the rose lions jumping. I guess I can cover it for a day, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too much of a bio load issue for just a day. I think the filters will be able to keep up, but that's my that's really the only thing I'm kind of hesitant about. It's not going to prevent me from doing it. I'm still going to do it. I have to do it. But another cool thing is I haven't had Blacksa japonica in this tank for I don't know how long, over a year, and I just found this growing down there. Is there any chance that that is Blacksa japonica? Could it be a piece just hibernating? I don't know, but it really looks like it. So I'm gonna let it grow and see if that's what it turns out to be. Because it's hard to see in the video, but if you look at the leaves and everybody, I think you know if you've had it before, you know exactly what those leaves look like, and that's what it looks like. Just a real small one. And what I'm doing with the Rotala is I'm letting it grow a little bit, so I haven't trimmed it. I'm going to let it grow a little more, and I'm going to, next weekend, or maybe even sometime during the week, maybe Friday, I'm pulling it all out. I'm going to take all the tops, and I'm going to do a bush maybe this big to the back. So I'll have this spot for some other plants, and maybe even not as far out. So I'll have it nice and thick, densely planted, and I'll just make a small bush instead of this giant mess that I have growing here. And we'll see how that looks. Kimberly's looking okay. It's weird. It goes in weird phases where it gets really, really dark, and then it gets light again. And I'm not sure why that is. Either way, it looks fine. It's growing and growing fast, but it goes in phases, and more so it gets darker when it comes to the top, even though this one isn't that dark. But it really gets dark when it comes closer to the top, and I don't understand why, because my dosing really hasn't changed that much. So that's pretty much all I have right now. Until this weekend, we should see some big changes. Not the new tank yet, but I'm going to move some things around and do some trimming. That Rotala's, most of it's going. That's going to be a mess, I know. And this substrate, I've been calling it Eco Complete, but it's not. I had Eco Complete before, and I don't know why I forgot. This is fluorite. So this is, and it's old fluorite. And that's got to go bye-bye. Along with the tank with the crappy seals. So, alright, that's all I got for now. So, thanks for watching.